Wanted to welcome everyone this morning. We are down at the Cheatham County Election Commission office. You know, today is the last day to register to vote. Now, I have a little tagline I've gone by for several years. If you don't know, you need to know before you go to the ballots and vote. It's not just what the name says, but what the name stands for. So I want to make sure in this series this week that we educate you all on who's on the ballot, what you need to do to vote, and how important it is to vote. So we're going to start with Miss Michelle and talk about early registration. Where do you register to vote? How do you do it? What does it take? And what's the timelines? Do we have till midnight tonight? Noon today? What is there any timeline on registering?
Well, today is the deadline, and you can do so online and go to govotetn.com. It's the Secretary of State's website. Make sure you go to the correct website. And you can come into our office at 318 Frey Street in Ashland City and fill out a form. For those online forms need to be done by midnight tonight. If you mail your form, they have to be postmarked this date. So mail them today, and even if we get them past today, we'll still process them today.
And anything lengthy or in detail that they need to have to be able to register before they go to the computer or come to your office?
Into our office, you need to have proof that you are a Cheatham County resident, whether that be a bill or a lease agreement or your mortgage or what have you, a valid Tennessee driver's license, and yeah, that's all that they need to come into the office.
Okay, all right. Now, early registration or early voting starts when?
It starts
Ms. Dana?
October the 16th and it goes until
The
the
31st.
31st. And it'll be at David McCullough Room, Pleasant View, First Baptist, Hebron City Hall. The schedules will be 9 to 4, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays will be 11 to 7, and then Saturdays 9 to 12.
And they can find this schedule online, right?
Yes,
Again, at the Election Commission website?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And now let's make sure everybody understands. If you have registered to vote, you've got your card. It does tell you where you need to go and vote, but on early voting, you can go to any of these sites, correct?
Right. Early voting, you can go to any one of our early voting sites. Just need your Tennessee driver's license or an other acceptable federal or state issued ID like a passport, a military ID, or a handgun permit. You can come into our sites. If you wait till election day, you have to go to the site on your voter registration card.
Okay. And then we have 8 sites. Is that what we have? Let me see
Yeah,
here.
we have 8 election day precincts and 3 early voting sites. Yes.
So the sites on November 5th at the regular election day are David McCullough, East Cheatham, Pleasant View First Baptist, West Cheatham, Sycamore High, Ashland City Church, Pegram City Hall, and Harpeth Hall. So you have those locations that you live nearby, but check your card to make sure where you're supposed to vote. The last day for early voting is October 31st. Then you
yep.
pick back up on November the 5th, correct?
That's correct.
We have 2 local city elections going on. Miss Pam, you want to tell us about those?
Sure, Kelly. We have the Pleasant View city councilman and the mayor for the town of Pleasant View. There's also a tax referendum on sales tax in the city. So be sure to check that out. You can view the ordinance on their town website. There is also city councilman for the town of Kingston Springs as well. And then in District 2, there is a county commission race. And so there are
Yes.
3 candidates for that as well.
And we're going to try to bring those candidates all to you all throughout the week so that you get to know them better as well. So be watching our site. I wanted to talk about our registered voters. We had 28,000 back in August. We're a little bit larger at this point, but let's talk about this is a presidential race. So this is a huge election. Talk about we won an award. Cheatham County
Yeah,
won an award back
Absolutely.
the last time we had a presidential race. Tell us a little bit about that. I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, so the last presidential race, we had 27,000 registered voters. 20,355 voters came out to vote, which was 72% of our voter registration pool. It was actually the largest increase by any of the 95 counties in Tennessee in a 4-year period. So highest voter turnout during COVID. So we feel really confident that the voters in Cheatham County will come out again. We currently have 29,000 registered voters, so that would put us around 21,000 voters we're expecting to see in the next 30 days here at one of our early voting sites. and about 62% vote early in Cheatham County. So come out and vote early so you're not standing in line on election day.
Yeah, and I am just so proud to see what a concerned effort that has been with the presidential race, because what you vote on today matters tomorrow and throughout many years thereafter. So we want to encourage everyone, get registered, get out and vote, encourage your neighbors and friends and family, because it does matter. Thank you, girls, so much. I know
You're
you've got a
welcome,
busy
Kelly.
day, a
Thank you.
busy week. If we can do anything, let us know, but I appreciate you taking time out for us. And thank you all for listening. Hope that you will follow through. If you have any questions, go to the site
Yeah,
and
it's
check
at
it out.
CheathamCountyTN.gov.
Yes,
Scroll over Commissions, Election Commission.
there you go. Thank you all.